Yes, so you can actually see my setup this time. I actually recorded this whole entire reaction yesterday, um, and it didn't come out the way I wanted it to because you couldn't see me. So there's that. I was gonna post it, but I was like, I can't give my fans this. You know me too well. I can't do that. I'm a perfectionist sometimes. Sometimes. Anyway, uh, man, the other way, the cost of love, man, look, they, this episode got more tea than England, okay? So anyway, let's get right back to it, because I've been going for a minute and you might not even care at this point, but we're still gonna do it anyway, okay? So, we're picking back up with Jenny and Submit. I did it! So, these two, um, they told, we picked back up where he's with the mother and the sister-in-law, and they're telling them about the ring ceremony and how they want to get married. They're telling them about the temple, and you can just clearly see that these in-laws and the brother were just like, how you gonna put me in the middle of this? You know we're gonna go back and tell them. Like, we have to go back and tell them. Like, that wouldn't be okay. So, like, I want you to be able to see my shirt because I'm gonna be pointing to this occasionally. So, um, yeah. So, so they told him to tell them because if they don't, they will. And I'm just like, well, damn. So much for having secrets. I didn't realize how much these cultures really like valued their family's opinions on marriage. That's not like America at all. It is what it is, you know? But, so, I'm trying to get like all of me in here, but. And also, so he and Jenny were talking after they leave, and he was just stating that he doesn't think it's a good idea that they just like call on the phone and tell him what's up. He was like, I actually respect my parents enough to actually bring them here, and the reaction might be better if they actually, they see us in person. Yeah. So they decided to postpone the ring ceremony once again. Poor Jenny. Poor Jenny. Then we move over to Brittany and Yazan. Um, they finally got a translator because everything was getting lost in translation with these two. Um, so Angela's still there, her friend who came with her from the States. They met with the translator, and Yazan basically finally expressed the seriousness of Brittany going for Brittany to stay Christian and having to go to his parents and tell them that they're, my gosh, I wish I could just get this together. But anyway, so he just knew it was going to be a bad idea to go to his parents and tell them that Brittany wants to be a Christian and that she's not converting. And that's just not the way his parents want him to be. They said that either he's going to die by killing, the father said he'll be his murderer, or they'll disown him. And they're already pretty much doing that. They've already kicked him out the house. They kicked him out the fish shop. Thank God, because he probably smells a whole lot better now. So there's that. And then, so Brittany's just like, I need more time so that she can actually talk to more family members. But she was like, she almost said after her divorce. She caught herself though. She really caught herself. Good job, Brittany. Good save. And Yazan also feels like all his sacrifices are going to be in vain because he doesn't feel like this relationship's going to end up working out in the long run. To be honest, neither do I. But there's that. So Brittany decided that she's going to meet up with the brother Obadiah later during this trip. And Angela is leaving soon. Why? Then we got Tim and Melissa. These two. So Tim decided that he's going back home. He's like, you know what? He already knew he was going home once marriage was off the table. And I felt once Tim knew marriage was off the table, he was kind of like, well, what am I here for? Like, this experience is great. Being around her is great. I enjoy her company. I'm here to build. But I knew he wasn't there to stay as soon as marriage wasn't off the was off the table. Because I'm just like, Melissa, how is he supposed to stay without a visa, a work sponsor, or being married? Like, there's just no way he can stay. And it's just like, I know you ain't that. No. And then you think he has alternative. He has different motives. Let's go that way. He has different motives in that you can't trust whatever he's saying because you feel like he already like he's making decisions without you. And I mean, honestly, that argument was gonna happen regardless. So Tim was right on that one. And the way he explained it to her was the best way he possibly could explain it. I'm going home to work so we can build on our future. I can't stay here because I'm not working and I feel like a bum. Point blank, period. He felt like a bum. He was like, I mean, okay, you don't want to marry me? I'll be back in the States when you're ready. Okay? Um, and then she says she doesn't know if she can wait for him. Girl, where is you going? I mean, you could, but really? You've done a lot of work. You might as well just sit here and see what happens. Whatever. Let's fast forward to back to I didn't have a picture of Britt and Angela, but Britt is talking to Angela before she leaves, and like now she understands like why Yazan was so wishy-washy with everything that was going on between them and why he couldn't put his foot down is because it's his family. It's like he has no choice. He has no choice in the matter. Um, and Brittany is actually I'm sorry. Angela's actually happy that she's meeting with the brother because she feels like she might get more from the brother than what she's actually getting from Yazan because Yazan might be actually sugarcoating stuff to help to keep Brittany in the game. And I kind of think that's messed up on his part because he could have been said this a long time ago. And hey, was that spinach in Brittany's teeth or was I bugging? Angela, why didn't you tell your friend before you started recording that she had something in her braces? Who raised you? Like, I'm just sitting here like, Brittany, just, nope, they didn't get it. Yeah. So back to drama in India with Jenny and Sumit. So as you know, they're not having a ring ceremony, and now their parents are coming over, and Jenny's making a great traditional dish that I cannot remember the name of it. I think it had almonds in it, and I didn't know Jenny could cook some traditional dishes of India. That's pretty cool. Good job, Jenny, for learning how to please your man and actually know what he liked to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of work. Um, so the parents get there. Um, they barely even say 3 words to Jenny. The mom didn't even say hi. They've known each other for over 8 years, and she couldn't at least get a hi. Um, so immediately, the mother starts saying, "I want you to come home. I don't want you to live here with her anymore. You can't." And then the father called her an oldie. He's like, "You can't find somebody better. You like, and out of everybody, an American, like." Like you couldn't find something better, keep looking, look harder, like do something. Like why Jenny out of all the people in the world? Like there's millions of fish in the sea, but you want to bring a 60-something-year-old woman to my house and you know we want grandkids? Submit, we want grandkids. Yeah, she has kids, but they too old. No, submit. Try again. And it's like I get their plight. I really, really do. But they could also have a surrogate. It ain't that deep. Like, if you got $10,000 to be handing out to get your son out this divorce, I'm pretty sure you can help with some with a surrogate or something. There's different ways to have babies. You can even adopt. I'm sure there's children in India that need to be adopted. You know, like they're just being very, very selfish and very set in their ways. I mean, his brother's wife is fly. Like, she's pretty. And I'm just like, submit. But you love who you love, you know? It is what it is. So then he tells his parents he's not going to live with them over his dead body. Like, he loves her, and that's just the way it's going to be. And he doesn't understand why his happiness does not mean anything to them. Um, and he said, we can get married at the temple whether you like it or not. And the mother was like, no, there's no law above the parents. And I'm just like, excuse me? There's no law about the parents. Yeah, there is. The temple said so. And then we're going to get back to that drama because, there's way more drama than that. And I already binge watched it all, so I can't. So, let's head back on to Korea. To Ji-hoon and Devin. These two. Always something. Not this time, though. They're actually getting married. Ji-hoon wants to prove to Alicia, Devin's mom, that he's actually a great guy and that he's working on the relationship, working on the family. He's excited about the new apartment, and he's really excited to show them what he's done. And honestly, he's done a good job from the outside looking in. And also, Devin feels more. She was talking to her mom about how she feels more accepted in the family due to her miscarriage that she had with Ji-hoon, and I think that's awesome because the mother-in-law really stepped up to make her like feel like she did see if she was okay. Like, she was really checking in on her. Like, even the trip to the museum, like, she enjoyed that. I thought that was really sweet of her to like really show like she's here for her, whether the ups or the downs. A woman is a woman. Like, support is support. So, and the mom also sees Ji-hoon's progress, so she's happy with that. So she's actually going to support the marriage and let them get married and not cause a whole bunch of drama. Yay! Now back to Brittany and Minnie, wrong person. So, finally, Brittany is meeting up with the translator and Yazan's brother Obadiah, who is also cute. This family got some fine men. Now, if I was all about converting to Islam and doing all that, yeah, I might take a trip to Jordan and stay. But I'm too free. I really enjoy my freedom. It's like, I'm not a thought, but I like the idea of being a thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, if I want to wear thought wear, let me wear my thought wear. Period. I don't want to have to be persecuted and stuff like that and seem like a sinner and a porn star and like just, that's not it. We just like different things. Anywho. So she decided to meet up with the brother without Yazan because she felt as if she would get more truth from Obadiah. And I think she did. When she first arrived, he said, "I'm happy you made it here safely." Yeah, he said safely. Was anybody else worried? I was, just a little bit. A little bit. Does that mean that people are watching her while she's there? Is she that being looked at? Like, is Jordan that small? Is it? Please tell me. Tell me in the comments below. Because I need to know. And so they sit down, and she just said to Obadiah, like, look, I'm just coming here to talk to you because I don't want to pursue this relationship with him if the family is against it. And Obadiah was just like, he's scared for Yazan. If he marries you, he's literally abandoning his culture, and people could kill him for it. Like, he's abandoning everything that he's ever known, and that scares his parents. And his brother just a little bit. Brittany is actually, and the brother was like, yeah, my, like, people actually want to kill him. At that moment, Brittany finally realized the seriousness of this situation. Like, I don't know why she doesn't know how serious, like, Muslim people are. I don't know. I know this. Um, and Obadiah was like, if Yazan marries you, it affects the whole family. Um, yeah. And it's like, Obadiah sees her for who she is, and like, she starts crying, and he's like, I don't understand, if somebody's lying, they can't cry that much. That's a lie. It's called fake tears. I didn't see one. Um, and then he told Brittany that he will always have his brother. And Brittany was like, I still feel guilty because I don't want him to lose out on his whole entire family. And she said, well, well, if I convert, will that make anything better? But I was like, nah, nope, nothing. Nothing is going to help this whatsoever. If you decide to pursue this relationship, if you decide to be appropriate, which means no Instagram, no bikinis, no low-cut shirts, no body out, not really talking, he will support you. Hey, Brittany, does he? Yeah, because that's a lot for a relationship to change everything about yourself. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of sacrifice that I just am not willing to make. And then he said, if you're gonna, you gotta be the mother, the father, the sister, the cousin, the uncle, the brother, the. I was like, see, that's where you got me. Like, no, no, like, no. You can just have him. You can have him back, okay? I'm not. No, if I'm in danger, he's in danger. Either one, we leaving this country, or two, he can just stay right where I left him. Like, he can stay right here in Jordan. I ain't got time. There's so many other fish in the sea, yet I can't find a man. Anyway, so so Brittany was just like, ooh, yeah, Brittany, I'm gonna need you to think about that. Yeah. So we're back in Colombia, and with Tim and Melissa, and Tim is on the way to the airport, and I found it really funny that he couldn't fit the pictures in the bag, and then she said she'll take them, and I'm just like, it's probably because she's gonna throw them away. And he was just like, I don't want them in case some painful memory comes up. And I feel him, but that's why I think I have a hard time taking pictures with my boyfriends. Yeah. And she's just like, she's really having second thoughts because one, she doesn't know when he's coming back. Two, she didn't know if he had ulterior motives of just coming here. And three, she was really starting to feel him again. So she's like all over the place with her emotions, and she's super bummed. And we finally got an I love you out of her. Can you believe this? We got an emotion out of Melissa. We got an emotion. I was like, yes, she lives. She has a heart. Yes. Gracias. Like, seriously. Like, I did not think this chick had a heart. I did not think she did. I'm glad you're fat. It was like the Grinch. The heart just grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You know? Like, that's what Melissa was to me. But anyway. So, they get to the airport. They kiss each other goodbye. She finally starts crying. Finally. It took him all that time and for him to leave. Girl, bye. Miss me with that. And another thing, Melissa. I know you did not expect a proposal. I know you did not. I know you did not. I know for a fact. Because, one, you told him marriage was off the table. So, and you were just giving all types of mixed signals during this whole entire trip. So, I really hope you weren't expecting a ring, honey. Because I could have told you N to the O. No. So, we're back to Benny and Ariella. Finally. Uh, we finally make it to Avi's baptism. I was like, what have we got ourselves in for? I have never been to this type of baptism before, but I knew it kind of either involved dunking the baby in the water or having the baby had water sprinkled on him. It's one or the other. So immediately she's pissed because she got to be up before the baptism starts at 6:30 in the morning. So she got to be up at what, 4? Yeah, I'd have been pissed too. Um, and she already knows that Benny's gonna freak out because the circumcision and how she left, and and she said to him how she's lucky she's here, and she did not come to play today, honey. She was like, look, you lucky I'm here. You're lucky I'm letting you do this, okay? Because I'm Jewish. So, and she also explains to her, which I think is great because that means they're finally communicating, and she's actually showing him what she wants and needs. She said to him, this is a difficult day for me, so bear with me. My anxiety is going to be high. I don't need your today. Okay? That's what she said to Benny. Like, she actually gave a black mom pep talk before she got out the car. Like, good job, Ariella. And then Benny's like, oh, he's super nervous because, he doesn't think that she's going to go through with it. Yeah. So, and he didn't even tell her what the baptism was like. So, of course, she's extra nervous. And the fact that you didn't even tell her, boo, really? So, then Brittany gets there. They sit down. In that church, the men sit on one side, the females sit on the other side. The sisters come in. They sit behind her to help her along the way, which is cool. I think it's sweet. The baptism starts. And then, all of a sudden, when the guy comes around, she got hit in the head. Like, why do you need a Bible this close? Why? I don't need the Bible, sir. I'm Jewish. Come on now. Like, that's just all types of disrespectful. Like, she literally had the Star of David on her chest. Really? Really? Did you really think that was okay? I was pissed. I was like, Ariella, you need a shirt? We need a shirt. Like, I felt that Bible thump from over here. Like, I was like, oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they didn't. Not to my Ariella. And then but she made it. She made it through. At the end, they wrap the baby in some bread and then go, I like that. I just wanted to do it once, Anyway, so now they're happy, the family's happy, and then Benny tells her, oh, you behaved well today. Once again. Is she a dog, sir? She behaved well. But Ariella was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take this as a good memory and just keep it pushing. And I was like, good for you, boo. You did a good job today. Not behaved well. You did a good job. Back to this drama. Now the mother is completely freaking out. Like, this mother has now decided that she is going to kill herself if they decide to get married. Have you ever heard of emotional blackmail? Much? Have you ever heard of verbal abuse? Much? Manipulation? What kind of... And who even knows if she's serious or not? But the crazy part is, she just said it because she wanted control. Literally, after he said, I'll kill myself. And he said, fine, I won't marry her. She smiles. She cracks a smile. I analyze body language like nobody's business. Wait till you see my diagram coming up for on the family of Chantel, because I got the faces of Pedro. But anywho, Um, the mom asked Jenny to leave and to leave her son alone, to go back to, well, she didn't say go back to America, thank God for that, but she just said, like, leave him alone. Like, you're supposed to be looking after him like an elder, not the not the girlfriend. And Smith was like, well, who are you to stop us? But in the end, Submit decided that he's not going to marry her, and he said it in I don't know the actual language, but he said it in his language, and I knew the minute that he started speaking in his language. Well, he wasn't even translating, but like I just knew. I knew he was gonna give in to the mother because he doesn't know any better. So anyway, that was a long one. I tried to make it quick, but I can never just talk for 15 minutes, can I? Well, anyway, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram as well. And hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. Thank you guys for sticking with me while I grow, and have a blessed day. Bye.